You have entered the Bag Show featuring Tubesox Spam and Mr. Wonderful Will.
Action, y'all. Today we're going to do this Bag Show thing. We got a topic. I got Tubesox Spam and I got Wonderful Will. And Wonderful Will has an issue that's been on his mind. It's a story that you guys have heard about, you want to know about, and we're going to talk about it. Take it away, Wonderful Mr. Wonderful Will. I forgot last time I just said Wonderful Will and he chastised me. Mr. Wonderful Will.
That's right. Hello, everybody. We hope all of you all are having a great day. But this, I know everybody pretty much is aware of this case in Houston, Texas, where a man named Brandon Curtis, 35 years old, was shot and killed. I think it was on January 25th. Shot down. Over a case, the issue where his daughter was bullied by some kid for apparently for 9 months, and there's an incident that took place where physical altercation that took place, and he ended up getting shot by the bully's brother. Mm-hmm. Cause of altercation, and now they try to claim self-defense. And, I have an issue with that because that doesn't even sound right.
Yeah, me it is.
First of all, I don't know any man would bring his daughter to come to a fight fight some boys.
Fight boys, yeah, man, that's crazy.
Now maybe he won't. He brought. I said it was reported that he brought his son with him too, also. But just for backup, just in case something would go down. Maybe because I think that man came there with the intent to resolve an issue about this this little boy's. Well, he wanted to talk to this little boy's father about his son bullying his daughter.
Yeah, because it says he had talked to the father before.
Yeah,
too, so.
Right. It was and so he made an attempt to resolve the issue then, but the little boy just keep doing it. But I don't know. Any father will allow his son to bully a girl.
Yeah, a girl.
I mean, man, some of the posts he was saying, "I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat you up," and
he had a crush on that little girl. Probably that's how they do.
That's what we were told when we pick on girls when we were little.
Yeah, just because we like a crush or something, man. That's stupid to me.
I don't know, but still, though, I mean, it was
ignorant, just ignorant,
gone too far, and this boy's parent, allowed this to happen. And it's just so sickening that this man had to get to the point where he has to go confront them again about this kid is bothering his daughter. Now you let me know any father with a girl's coming home crying and messed up inside,
and
crying to your father,
especially
because somebody picking on him.
Yeah, especially when a daughter tells her father that some boys are picking on her. It'd have been even different if it would have been some girls. Because, girls mess with you because, you can just always just tell her, they jealous because, you look better than them or something. Guys might like you or something, but when it's a boy messing with a daughter, that ain't even a fair fight. That's when you really have to step in, man. Even though you're going to step in if it's a bunch of girls bullying your daughter, but with a boy, it seems like the father, after that first meeting that he had with the guy's father, should have stopped.
They should have stopped instantly. He should have brought him to the spot and said, "You need to apologize to her, and if I catch you bothering her again, I'm gonna deal with you."
Mm-hmm. Or either the father is not fully in the boy's life or something like that, man. I don't know, but it seemed like your father. I know when I was younger, when your father tell you to stop doing something, especially something bad, you stop, man.
Now, I can imagine
he ain't got no respect for his dad or something.
Now I can imagine myself. Some parents come my parents' house, saying your son
trying to beat up a girl,
messing with my dog.
Like, what? You messing with a girl, boy?
My ass gonna get dealt with. Say I can hear. Knowing my father, he probably say, "You know what? We'll apologize." He'll make me apologize to them, make me apologize to that girl.
Yeah. And whoop you in front of them so they would be embarrassed.
It's gonna be one of those moments like on Menace to Society. Remember? You fucked up, right? I know I got dealt with.
Yeah.
And for a father to allow his son to bully a girl like that.
Yeah, for it to keep going on.
What happened to those days, man?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Man. Back in the day, you could go to a child's parent and resolve an issue.
Yeah, no.
If their son or daughter are being disrespectful,
yeah,
you could go to the parent and say, "This is what your child is doing, and this is how your child making my child feel." And normally that would get nipped in the bud right there on the spot.
This is like the keeping it real goes wrong generation.
Everybody got to keep it real.
Yeah, because if you go take your child over to somebody else's house and tell them, "Hey, your kid is bothering me," first off, the other parent, they're gonna believe their kid no matter what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, "Nah, he ain't doing it," and then they're gonna look at you like you disrespecting them. Right. You ain't gonna be coming up to my house. Doing this. You think I'm a punk? Then they look at it a whole different way. They don't look at it like somebody coming to resolve a problem. They looking at it like
you trying to square.
Yeah, you coming over there. Yeah, you come up there trying to square up and punk them out or stuff. Yeah, that's how the newer generations are like that.
You come my house trying to check me?
Yeah,
you trying to check me?
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, that's how they look at it.
Instead of saying, look, or at least if you want to believe your child, you say, look, bring your ass here. Yeah, okay, this man telling me, showing me a post that you said this to this girl. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
It is true. Did you put this out? Mm-hmm. If he say, yeah, okay, well, I apologize, man, won't happen again.
Exactly.
And that should have been the end of it. But no, everybody look at life
getting
through a whole new different scope.
Yeah.
And then through another different scope.
Yeah, man. And then you know how people do nowadays, man, with the cell phones and everything. I guarantee you some of these kids have it on tape, man.
Somebody recorded it. I would have bet everything I have somebody recorded it.
Yeah, and then one of the parts that will really make you just, you see these incidents, how they try to make black people seem kind of crazy and savage and all this. But then they put on here, the news channel reported it in there and everything. They don't transcribe the words what they said. They put it when it's black folks. They put exactly paraphrase. They put exactly what it does just to try to make you seem ignorant. More even though they are ignorant, but try to make you seem more ignorant than what you were. But they put it in there. We all had a fight and killed Dave with DEY Daddy, and that was a text that was sent to sent to the mother. They sent that text to the mother after the man is killed.
You can't tell me that's something. There's nothing like what's something wrong with this right here now. They think this a game, joke now.
Yeah, think it's funny.
And from what they said, the sheriff, the Harris County sheriff, responded to the call. They trying to say that was a proper. That's the way they looked at it, as a fight. But there's more to it, and they try to badmouth this woman's husband.
Yeah, and how do you go from a fist fight to the guy? I didn't hear anything about the guy the father had. Yeah, but I didn't hear anything about the father having a gun. You can't just pull out a gun on somebody if they coming to confront you. And matter of fact, the guy that shot him, he wasn't even involved in the fight. He said
his brother.
Yeah, he said he hit his brother,
20-year-old kid.
Yeah, but then he pulled a gun out and shot him. I'm like, it'd have been different if he had just jumped on the man and had a fist fight with him. But you don't pull out a gun on somebody, even over something like over that, man. If the guy would have had a gun, a knife, a bat, or something, it was justified. But
you'd be more of a stand your ground.
Yeah, exactly, man. But the only thing I think is wrong with this guy, where he had a problem, a lot of times when you go to somebody else's property is when you have the problem, man. He probably should have called, had the police come to his house and done it.
You got to look at, when you're looking at how it works, it's kind of catch-22 when the person's being bullied. Because when you police only can do so much. Yeah. Because they got...
Bullying is hard to prove even in school, man.
You got to be able to prove it, man.
Yeah.
And then when you got a parent who has a child is being traumatized
by a boy, girl by a boy,
and being emotional,
that'll push you over the edge. But I know they're gonna look at it that the guy you were at home, you went over to these people's house. They're gonna look into that part.
They just trying to be technical about it.
Yeah.
But what are you supposed to do when you can't, schools can't do anything? They'll tell you, well, ain't nothing we can do. Yeah. Police tell you, there's nothing we can do. But you got a child here suffering. Yeah. And you can't do anything about it. Yeah. What the first thing you want to do, if you can't get any help, you go try to confront the problem yourself. Yeah, exactly. So and to not give this at least the benefit of the doubt that this man went over there. I don't think he went over there to fight. I think he went over there, he probably check him, say, look, I'm tired of this shit. I don't want you bothering my daughter more. This is my last time warning you. I'm tired of this. Yeah. And then they probably took it the wrong way. And I think the dude probably started whooping his ass. Yeah. And guess what? What punks do? Instead of taking your ass like a man, go get a gun.
And then even this whole situation, even though the people involved are not white, but the police department, it still has some of that whiteness involved in it, because if it had been a white kid, white father who got killed, the same instance, they would have done way more of an investigation.
Somebody
would have been
an
arrest. Yeah, well, that's what I said. It would have been an arrest. All of that, But they don't value black people, even though the father, the daughter, whoever, if it had been somebody black, they just to the point now it's like, oh, well, they're black. They don't, they ain't going to do a full investigation on it until once the national media and all that, and then they force them, then they'll go do.
Yeah, cause now
investigate. Like it's some white folks.
So that's what the sheriff's office, they just bounded over.
They just probably rolled up there. Yeah. They probably just rolled up on site, saw the black man laid on the ground. Brother, what happened? We okay, all right. They probably just left the man laying dead on the ground.
Just call the ambulance in the corner and then
just do the paperwork. We out, man. I gotta go get me some donuts.
But my heart goes out to this family, man. This woman left with 5 kids to raise on her own. Yeah, man. That's just over something so ignorant. It's just ignorant. Sometimes, even though not on the father's part, but his daughter getting it, but the older brother, the 20-year-old, even if he got there and with the guy, saying, hey, been bullying my daughter. Dude, all you had to do, just close the door. If you were in the house, close the door and say, hey, man, come back with my folks here and talk to them. That's all you had to do, man. Don't get, escalated. And I already know how some of these younger ones act, man. They want to get everything escalated because they always feel somebody is punking them out. Yeah, you can't go down to punk.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just say, look, perfect. That was an excellent point. You could have just said, look, man, we ain't doing it, man. Y'all get off my property before I call the cops.
I ain't trying to deal with you. Just tell them, you a kid too. Just say, man, you need to talk to my parents about this. They ain't home. And they'll be home at, just say, 6 o'clock and come back and talk to them. That's all. It's always a better way on these. It's just, stuff's just ignorant, man. It's real stupid and dumb, man.
And let me make a disclaimer. And for some of you whites think you're gonna try to call these some savages, let me have to remind you, January the 6th. I'm not trying to change the subject, but before you go try to say these some savages and stuff like that, remember January the 6th at the Capitol, U.S. Capitol.
Yeah, we can never get as savage as that.
So I'm just want to throw that out there. So before you want to start passing judgment and try talking about how savage blacks can be, blah blah blah. You see how they are, but they talk about us. Nope. January the 6th, 2021. That's all I'm gonna say to you. When you try to bring some shit up like that, 6th,
that'd be on forever. That's gonna go down 500 for years from now. People gonna be talking about that.
That's part of United States history.
Yeah, going down in history with these people doing stuff like that, man.
But I just thought we should just throw that out before. I don't want to change the subject because that's a whole nother animal to deal with. Yeah. But back to this, but I don't understand. But I'm kind of a little disappointed with the sheriff how they didn't handle this. I didn't think they didn't do. They don't care. They didn't care. They don't care. Their investigation.
They didn't. They just. That's all it is, man. They didn't really care.
Because look at the circumstance when you trying to break it down. I don't know any man will bring his daughter.
To fight boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main.
I don't think his intention was there to go
come there and beat it. Unless people might think he wanted to hold the boy and let his daughter just punch him and slap him.
If one thing it wasn't anything reported that he texted him back, we come to whoop y'all ass. Unless you got something like that.
Yeah.
This man ain't had any intentions to start a fight.
Yeah, he wanted to resolve an issue. That's
tired of
what he wanted to do.
And you don't understand. I'm thank God my child wasn't bullied, but man, when you dealing with kids commit suicide being bullied.
Yeah.
And you never know what his daughter was going through, and he probably felt so helpless and couldn't do anything but go try to confront the issue.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he lost a life for it.
Yeah, but what kind of father did the boy have when he confronted him the first time, and the boy continued doing it? Shows the little boy has no respect for his father, or he might not even be in the home full time or something.
No, instead of being the dad, he being his homeboy.
Yeah, want to be his friend or something, man.
He won't be enough dad to him. He was being his homeboy.
Yeah, now you got your oldest. I don't know if that's their oldest son. Now the 20-year-old.
Yeah, that's the oldest. That's the older brother.
Yeah,
he's not the one that did the bullying, the shot.
Yeah, he's the one that just shot the man.
He's the one gonna probably be facing charge.
Yeah, but if they go and do a full investigation, he should get shot and killed. I mean, he did shoot. Yeah, but he should be charged.
Yeah,
man.
somebody. I mean, if they found them two clowns at fault, yeah, the bullying, he gonna get charged too because he was involved with it.
Yeah.
So guilty by association.
Yeah, the father never brought a gun or anything, or they didn't.
It wasn't reported.
Yeah,
if he did, they would have reported it.
Yeah, so you can't just pull a gun out just because you're scared and know you can't whoop somebody and pull a gun out.
But yeah, man. But that's all I wanted. That been on my mind. I know this happened last week, and I know it was a big topic last week over the internet. But I just felt so compelled to talk about it.
How much time do we have left, man? I had something I wanted to bring up real quick.
Dude.
But we can just talk about it.
Go ahead.
Oh, boy. Did you see it was the police chief and an officer who thought that their body cameras weren't working?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and so I guess the city hall or whatever, they were reviewing the body cameras.
But this is in Georgia, right?
Yeah, it's in Georgia. I forgot the name of the town, but I know they said West Georgia, not far from Columbus.
Villa Rica?
No, it wasn't Villa Rica. I forgot the name of the place. But anyway, they had a police chief and one of the officers walked there. The chief was saying, look at the black folks that, they gave them housing, they gave them food, and they had a job and all that stuff, But talking about slavery, and the one guy he was talking to was like, yeah, now look, we give them all that, and they don't even have to work for it. And calling them talking about niggas and nigger, they were saying nigger left and right, man.
Right.
And people still say that they don't need to do police reform. I'm like, that is one of the biggest reasons why they should do police reform.
That's why you need cameras too.
Yeah, because how in the world can a brother, whatever city or town, county that they're from, if those officers encounter a black person and they feel like that, how in the world do you think you're going to get not even equal, you're going to get justice? Because they are, especially if you go there a white-black encounter, they already think that like that of you. Mm-hmm. And saying it on tape, even though they thought it wasn't working, but they went back and looked, and they just saying this stuff and just talking like that right outside, I guess it was the police precinct, like it was regular, everyday, normal talk. So that shows you, man, that's what they do. And I guarantee you that those officers got some black folks around them that think oh man, he's cool. Some of them even take up for him after this, man. But they real feelings come out when you are not watching, So that's why I think the race problem is never going to go around, because stuff like this, you just talk about and make slavery sound like it was a good thing. They fed you, they housed you, and you had a job. I'm like, what kind of job comes with lashes, beatings, getting your feet chopped off, rapes. What kind of job is that? Who would want a job like that? But that's how they just chumped it off and did, and just made it sound like that, and basically, well, black people, look at them now. They giving them all, talking about like the welfare and Section 8. They get it now. They don't even have to work for it.
Well, the only thing I word to those sheriffs, like we just said, January the 6th, 2020.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all. Every time they talk like that, everybody just need to say January the 6th.
That'd be a good business, man. Yeah. Get shirts put up like, just put like Savage with a question mark, and then put January 6th, 2021.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's going to go down in history because the last insurrection they had was it 18? What was that year? 1820?
Yeah,
1830. So well, it was a long time ago. You see how long ago, and now we have had this when all of these years they always try to say how much more civilized and how much better reasoning they have, but they didn't get what they wanted, and they just went buck wild. The savage came out of them. Mm-hmm. The savage really and truly came out. If you went up in there with the intent on taking hostages, you brought bombs, guns, knives, bats. That was just crazy. You'll never live. They could never live.
It was in Hamilton, Georgia.
Hamilton, Georgia. Yeah, because I know they said it was somewhere outside of Columbus.
It was Gene Allmond, the former police chief of Hamilton, Georgia, was caught making racist comments about slavery on body camera footage.
Yeah, man, it's just funny now that you see with all this technology. If they're gonna say stuff like that, they need to go to when they go to their little Klan rallies and make sure they're all around. And then you got a body camera. It's just not safe for them to even say it. But I'm so glad that it was caught on. They got that footage on there. I'm glad they got it because they would still be out there doing their little thing, doing their little racist act.
And those other things they have said.
Yeah, exactly, man. And then locking up a black person, you're automatically guilty. And people keep saying, oh, no, they don't need to do police reform. That's one of the reasons. They need to go there and do way better vetting and testing people because there's so many people that feel that way that are in the military, in law enforcement. Hell, even lawyers and judges that have those same feelings, man.
Yep.
So we're gonna be like this until, as I always say, man, until the aliens come, and then that's when they'll finally realize, that it's one race. But till then, man, white folks. I ain't gonna say not all y'all white folks, but some of them that hate you, they gonna hate you no matter what. It's nothing that you can do to be equal to them. Nothing. Even you can be a black man. Hell, you can be Obama. He got all these advanced degrees, education, jobs. He's done everything. Been a father, married, but a poor trailer trash white dude that stays in a busted down trailer with no electricity still feels superior to you. Mm-hmm. That's just how it is, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you all again for listening on this.
Another highly rated show, another highly watched show.
So we just ask of you all to like and subscribe and build our
comments to you. Leave comments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, and then also tell them, either, go watch the video and give it a like button, and if you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button twice.
We just
want. You didn't get that?
Thumb bottoms twice.
The thumb down button twice.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get it?
No, I didn't get it.
Oh man, I saw this on the guy's video. He said, when you hit the thumb down button, when you hit it the first time, it's going to be thumbs down. And then when you hit it the second time, it won't be thumbs down.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, just watch the show, leave comments and all that.
Yeah, we thank you all again.
Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down, we don't care.
All right then, well, until then, y'all have a great day.
Yeah, we got to get this
great week.
Vitamin
and great life.
Spiritual vitamin.
I got to talk to my partner here. He don't believe in God, so.
Yeah, I do.
Well, all the time you complain about
I
that.
just say I ain't complaining. I'm just saying what you got to do.
You got to get those spiritual vitamin. You got to do.
It ain't no spiritual vitamin. It's just a word I use.
Okay,
you better learn how to believe.
Spiritual injection.
But that's why
it ain't a vitamin.
That's why we probably ass ain't got no damn subscribers. You better learn, better recognize. But thank you all again, and always remember, God is love, and love is God. Peace.
That's why we don't have subscribers.
Hey, this is Wonderful Will of the Bag Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Bag Show. We appreciate your support in advance. Peace.